What's going on, everybody? How we doing today? I just want to say Happy New Year. I don't know if this is gonna come out on the 31st, or the New Year, but either way, Happy New Year. I hope everyone's having a great holiday. Um, this episode really is two things. To talk about going into the new year. Well, a recap of the years and the years before 2024, um, and talk about how to go into the new year. And last but not least, a little dedication to my wife. Yeah, so that's what it's about. So before we begin, you already know what's up. Hey, welcome to Royal Word Podcast. Your boy King Felix, and what's good? What's good? All right, so I don't want to make this episode too long, too crazy. We're going into the new year. A couple days left. We're in the new year if you're watching this. But either way, it's the new year. And I know every year is the same thing with a lot of people, right? New year, new me. Gym memberships go up. I've been there. So gym membership goes up. You know, we gather up all these things. You know, we come up with all these goals, and we go cold turkey. And cold turkey is not the way to go. But we make up all these goals and all these things that we want to do, and then we drop them. And we drop them for lots of reasons. Either because we went cold turkey, we went hard from the beginning, and it just we tired out. You know, it's not something that we do, and we tired out. We didn't truly plan out everything that we got. We didn't plan out how life is now, and how we want it to be. So the detours and the things that could get in the way. That's me. That's me right there. I got lots of things going on, so I haven't planned out, which I'm gonna get into that towards the end when it comes to my wife and stuff. The dedication to my wife. The people around us. Sometimes the people around us, they negative. Let's be real. They're not great people to have sometimes. Not all of them are great, because they're still so negative. They're still saying, oh, well, we still got time, or whatever the case is. But honestly, we don't know what we have. We don't know what time we have left. Everything is up to chance, random. It's up to the man upstairs if you believe in him or not. So, it's we don't know. But we come up with excuses. We come up with excuses. We let people and things drag us down. So we're never prepared for what we truly want to do. We want to do it. The intention is ultimately good. The intention is really good, but we never go all the way through with it. And it happens. I've been there. I'm a person that's I've been one of those people. I mean, to be quite honest, this might be my first truly going into the new year ready to let go of so much to gather what I truly want, to obtain the goals, to be successful in what I really want to do. And there's a lot of things that I have to let go. More habits than anything, a mindset than anything. I have a pretty good group of people around me, so they're not a factor. And at the end of the day, my biggest inspiration, the most positive, the greatest people around me is my wife, and she's a big impact of how I see things now. Especially what we're going into. So, for the past couple of years, plenty of you guys listening to others, I never truly looked at how my year went. It wasn't until I moved back down from Orlando, which was a couple of years ago. Well, we go to 2023, so I think 2019, if I'm correct. I think 2019, 2020 when I moved back. I really don't remember the years because living in Orlando was my worst time of my life. It's really one of the worst parts of my life. So I don't remember years. I remember how bad it was. But either way, I think how that year ended pretty good. I was back home. I was, with Joanna, and things were turning around in the sense of livelihood. my energy, my happiness, my feelings, like everything, which is good since being with her. Coming down here with moving back home was great, and us getting together just started to make things feel great. Now, I've always struggled of what I wanted to do in life professionally. I've always went from retail to retail job. Then I started doing hospitality, and I stuck to hospitality for a long time. It was great. It wasn't bad. It was I made decent money, whatever the case is. But either way, like, I stuck to hospitality for a long time. When I moved back, I went back into that. But I wanted change in my life. I needed something that, because in my mind, Joanna's already, I knew who I wanted to be with, and I wanted to build something with her, and I didn't want to be a person that holds her back. She might think, I'm talking crazy, but she might agree. But either way, I felt like, I had to be, no matter, even if she loved me, no matter what I'm doing, I had to be the man that comes up and we out here attacking things, doing things as a unit, not me being an anchor that holds her back instead of actually looking out, holding her down. So, I wasn't happy with where I went. So after that, I started looking, got into the city sanitation. Crazy job. Met some great people. Worked with a driver that I wanted to every day bang his head against the damn window. I wanted to throw his ass in the back of the garbage. Like, he just drove me crazy. He was annoying. And I got hurt working with him. It was just worse. It was the worst thing. And I knew I didn't want to. Being hurt when I sat there, I didn't want to work there no more. Going back and realizing they were trying to put me in the same position working with this dude, and I said nah. And after working there for a couple more months, I did like a month or two, I just wasn't happy. I could tell I wasn't happy. So while I was working, I was applying for jobs, and I said, I need to get back into what I went to school for, which, I went to school for IT, which, whatever, but I went to school for IT, and just wasn't happy. So I started applying for IT jobs. I don't care what IT job I got. I wanted to just get my foot in. And for a long time, I applied, never nothing, and then I finally got a call back. And then I got an interview. When I got the interview, I thought I didn't get the job. They never called me back about anything. And then towards the middle of the summer of that year, I think it was 2020. So, damn, not my time was all 2020. I'm sorry, I think the summer of 2022. Because, when I got back from Orlando and went into 2020, worked the whole thing for a year, which was 2021, worked at sanitation for another year, and then turned into 2022. So 2022 in the summertime, I got the job, and it's been amazing. I'm still there now, so it's going on 2024. I'm still there now. It's an amazing job. I mean, it has its faults because there's people that I got to deal with, which that's one of my things that I'm bad with, dealing with lots of people or whatever the case is. But I love my job because I'm far away. I get to do my thing and everything. But I'm at the job now. I'm in a place where I'm good. Now I know I could get better. You feel me? But it was a journey. But I never used to look back at all those years until this year. I think last year, if I'm correct, like I did something small. Like I used to like write a little bit, but I never really did anything. This year is the first time I actually took time to myself. I took my notes on my phone, which I want to transfer on here, but I took notes on my phone, and I really looked at from this year all the way back, and I saw my progression. But I noticed that this year is my greatest year so far, like in my life. Like, got married, couples retreat. Then we went to the honeymoon, got a raise, And I figured out where I want to go next in my profession. And I look back at the years before, man, and I noticed that this I can truly tell you that this year is the first year that I kept truly a small circle of people around me. And then even within that circle, I ain't talked to a lot of people, and it's nothing on them. I just got so caught up in life and what I'm doing and enjoying life like I never have before, that my communication with people wasn't heavy like it used to be. And it's not on, and it's just my small circle that I'm talking about. I ain't talk to them like I used to, just because I got caught on with life. But the good thing about it is, there wasn't no like, damn, yo, you changed, you disappeared. And it's not about that. It's not that I changed. I ain't changed who I am to them. It's just I evolved as a person. But not that, I was enjoying a life that, I mean, to be quite honest, that I truly never got to truly enjoy the way I am. Like, it's an experience, and I took this year and I experienced all that. Like, I took all that, and I told myself 2024 definitely has to be where I make the next big step. I make the next move. But before I was able to come to all that, before I was able to even accept that and do that and want to do that, I had to go back and see what I did wrong this year as well. As much as this year was great, doesn't mean I was perfect. I mean, none of us perfect. None of us perfect. We all make choices sometimes that are bad through emotions. Sometimes we don't notice things, we don't see things. My wife will laugh about that because she calls me blind because I'm getting older, so she likes to call me an old man. But that's just sometimes we just overlook things, or sometimes we don't think about things. I'm bad at that. A lot of things I'm bad at. I want to talk about this in the dedication to my wife, because she's just amazing. That's all it is. And so, but we have to look back at ourselves, see where we was great at, and see where we was bad at. You know what I'm saying? Like, see where we just sucked, see where we just fell apart, what we didn't do. Procrastination is a big one for most people. For me, organization. That's, oh my God. Once again, this is gonna go back to my wife. So there's this whole new year, new me thing. It's great. It's whatever. I understand. You want to change your lifestyle. You want to be better. You want to lose the weight that you want to lose. You want to find the person that you want to be with. Blah blah blah. Whatever it is you want to change. Whatever that's going to make you new. But the truth is, we tend to lose ourselves in this new thing, lose the good parts of us, because we're trying to change so much without realizing what we have to change. Sometimes we don't gotta break ourselves. I've done that. I thought I had to change me completely. I stopped doing everything that I love. I stopped watching anime. I stopped playing video games. I need to focus on this, focus on that. And I realized I was tearing myself apart. Man, I was so damn depressed because I was just trying to fill a void or fix a part of me by changing all of me. And truly, that's not what it is. Sometimes we don't need that. Sometimes we just need to search it, go inside ourselves, take that part out, put it in, boom, keep it moving, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I just advise y'all, sit down with yourselves. Sit down with yourselves. Even it's already the new year, even it's January 1st and you're watching this, but whenever you hear this and you haven't done it yet, sit down with yourselves. See what you was good at 2023. See what you was good. See what you was great at. Make that your foundation. And see what you was bad at. Wipe that all out and replace it on top of your great foundation. Start building those good habits on top of that great foundation you already built. That's what I'm doing. There's lots of bad habits I could tell you. Shit, my wife would say she'd probably sit down and tell you a whole bunch of things. And I know there's lots of it I gotta fix. So let's take care of that this year. Let's use, how about this, 2019 to 2023. Try to remember those times. Try to remember those years, and try to think of everything you did in those years. Right? Let's say 2019 to 2022. Just look at that. Then look at this year, 2023. Because my fault, I don't want to say this year, but either way, when y'all see this, but look at 2023. After you do 2019, 2022, look at 2023, and see how much change from those years to 2023, right? And then take all that greatness that probably was in all of them, make that your foundation, and then take everything that's bad that you need to change, that you need to let go, the habits, the friends, just whatever it is, the mindset, just whatever it is, just let's see what we need to do. Just see what it is, write it down, and work on one thing at a time. Because once you start doing good at one thing, it follows. It takes one step, then takes another, then another. But don't go 4 or 5 steps forward, and then you just want to quit and you end up going back. Nah, let's keep going. It's going to be hard. It's going to be frustrating. It's going to be annoying at times. It's going to be tiring, but it's going to be worth it. And you're going to see the results. But you have to be real with yourselves. And, with me, like I said, is definitely my mindset about a lot of things, of how I go into work, dealing with people, how I go and procrastinate about things, how I don't organize things, spend more money than I should be spending. You know what I'm saying? There's a little bit of that anger that's inside of me. Be more active out there, because sometimes I get a little lazy, I get a little complacent. Even though I know 2024 is going to be the year of busyness, doesn't mean I can't take time out to see what we could do. So we could go out as a family or as a couple, just little things that I know I've been slacking in for I think since after the honeymoon. So that's what it is. Now, before I go into the dedication to my wife, just think about everything, all right, for real. Like, I'll say this over and over, and I think in every episode, I'm not no professional. I'm not no psychologist. I'm not no life coach. I'm none of that. But I'm just a person that just dealt with so much negativity, that's had toxic people around them. That I was toxic myself. I was probably poisonous to other people. I was just a person that been through it, and been through things and been saved through a lot of people, through family, through friends, through my wife. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I pray, go to church, been saved through that way. I really do, and it's helped me. It's helped me to not be ignorant or naive to what's going on out there, but to also see that there is another side of negativity, which is positivity, right? That there is hope, that there is things that we could do. I mean, we could all quit. Any one of us could quit. But if we quit, are we being real to ourselves? Are we even sitting down? Are we sitting down being real to ourselves? I'm not against disappearing from people if I got to get myself right, which I've done before in my life, and like I said, I kind of did it this year, but it was more to experience. But to get yourself better, if you got to leave people, you got to change the environment, change the job, do what you got to do for yourself to get better. But don't ever think that there's no way. Don't ever say that it's impossible. Don't ever just quit, because there is a way. But if you keep on doing the same thing over and over every year, what you expect to change? I'm just saying, if you just staying there, just standing still, not making it, then what you expect to change? It's on you. It's on you to make the moves. It's not on nobody else, and it's nobody else's fault but yours. We got to make our moves. I'm not, bad things happen, but they happened. And I, for years, stood stuck on that one bad thing. Like, I stood stuck for years of my ex-wife cheating on me and leaving me and breaking up a family. I still stuck in that one little thing for years. I still stuck thinking like, what if, or like why, and all this. And I was worrying about the wrong things. Everybody else living their life worrying about themselves, but Felix, I'm worrying about the last person that left me. That made no sense. That makes no sense. And when I finally said, yo, I'm done, forget this. They're popping fireworks already. Forget this. Everything started to change. So, whatever you're going through, if it's someone that left you, job is just annoying, you know what I'm saying? Friends just seems off. Man, whether you're changing, sometimes you just gotta let that go. And there's other things that stay with you, but they help you. Like, we all lost someone that we love, and they're not here, but you are, and we get to enjoy and live for them. Like me wanting to do the ceremony, walk down the aisle with my wife. It's big because I wanted to do that when my grandparents were here. I wanted them to see me walk down with my, with my queen. I wanted them to see this family, and they couldn't. They're not here. But I'm gonna continue to live and be the man that I know I could be, but that they wanted me to be. All right, so let's go into 2024 with the journey, with the mindset, with the readiness of evolving, of being a better version of ourselves. Now, talk about this. So I want to give the biggest shout out to my wife. I see my wife in a matter of a couple months change and lock down in a way that I've never seen nobody lock down. Okay. My wife is very organized with everything, writes everything down, has a calendar, has a book. I was never raised like that. Right? We were just both raised different. There's a lot of things that she do that I look at, it's crazy to me, but in a good way. Okay? Sometimes she can get annoying. Sometimes she can get snappy. Sometimes I want to tell her ass off because she, because she's so used to one thing, so I kind of throw a wrench and stuff, and she gets a little snippy. But whatever, I don't pay no mind to it because I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it because I know we're different. But her being so different is so great for me. Because since I've never truly, and I'm not saying that my mom is disorganized, because she's very organized, but I didn't get to see that. Whatever my mom did, her room, her time when I was around, I never seen. You feel me? So I see this with my wife, how like we had a conversation. She's saying, hey, talking about thinking about going back to school to further her career. Me, I said, damn right, go right ahead. I'm here for whatever. But the mode, that grind mode, man, the way she fits everything into the life, it's amazing. It's amazing. Like that inspired me. Like the inspiration that I got from that just was crazy. And which is like I was at a loss at what I wanted to do, period, by the way, of how I wanted to further next into my career. And then I see her just make this bold decision. I see how she sat there, got an organizer, wrote down for the month, not for the week, for the month, plans up ahead. Like, I've never done that in my life. I've been such a free ball person. I'll find out next week. I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like something got to be done Tuesday, and it's like Monday night, and I'm just like, oh, I got to do this. Let me go step out and get this real quick. Like I'm so just what's the word? I'm just so just easy with it, just so free with it, just so blase blah with it. So, you can call it lazy, whatever it is, but just see her locked down and be organized and just be and be very determined, and it's just grind mode, and just very gory, and it was just I love it, and it hit a switch on me, like, yo, this is how I gotta be next year, all year. Like, when I start my studying for my certificates, I can't be how I was 2023 and back then. I gotta be a whole different person in 2024. Now, not saying that I need to stop doing certain things, but I need to be in order. If I don't get myself in order, if I don't organize myself, then I won't be able to accomplish anything, because I'm still gonna be living this like free, careless life. So I want to say, just very it gets done when it gets done. Or I forgot I go do this last minute. No, I need to realize my weaknesses. My weaknesses is that I'm very forgetful. I focus on one thing. Like I did it today. I went and bought some things for the house for the kids that needed something. I ain't look for nothing else. I took, hey, this is what I need. Boom, boom. Well, we're down like to one case of water, when I should have known that. I should have written that down. Should have had that. When I stepped out, should have went and got that. And when I come home, I tell her what I did. She goes, yo, did you get more water? And I'm thinking, nah, we good, right? It's like, now we're down to a case that's already open. There's 4 of us in the household that drink mostly water. But the thing, how she was in bed waking up, just already that in her head. But that's what I'm saying. She's so focused. She got things on lock. And I'm so like carefree. We get it when we get it. I can see where that's annoying. I can see where that's frustrating. I can see why she gets slippy and all that, whatever the case is. But she don't attack me, because I think she also believes we were both raised different. But that doesn't mean I can't change. I'm not gonna ask her to change, because damn, I love that. Like I love that, because that's an inspiration to me, and I gotta give her all the praise and all the love in the world, because she's holding it down, not only as a mom, not only as a wife, not only as a co-worker, a student, a daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, the list goes on of how hard she holds it down. Like, I'm here as a strength. I'll be here as your God, or whatever the case, whatever you need. I take care of the house, I clean, but it's always all the little things that she remembers that make things work, that keep things going. And I'm proud of her for that. And I love her for that. And I love that she's patient with me of everything. And the only way I can repay that back, I believe, the only way I can repay that back is becoming on point with her. You feel me? Being more dedicated and more strict on being organized. So yeah, you know what? I'm a procrastinator. Gotta stop that. Gotta put down some calendar. Gotta see this thing every day. Gotta know where I'm going. Gotta write down everything. And it is what it is. Yo, we need water. I gotta write these things down. Make reminders on my phone. I have to be more proactive in my life, personally, just me, and also in this household, in this relationship. I gotta be more active with everything, because if not, everything else will fall. I believe what I built so far, this foundation that I built, that I've gotten, won't have nothing to hold, because I'm being very just with it. I can't let it, we all have detours, but I can't let those detours, because that's just what it is. It just gotta go around the block, but I can't let those detours stop me from getting to my destination. And I feel like for so many years I use detours as excuses to stop me from getting to my destination. I have no excuses now, to be quite honest. I don't have the shitty job. I don't have a shitty partner. You know what I'm saying? I have my child. I should have better. I should have better spending money. Spending habits and everything. So there's a lot of things this year that I've seen that's good and that's great. And 2024 is the year that I use my greatness as a foundation and take away those bad habits and replace them with those great ones. And a lot of my great ones, a lot of my bad habits are going to be replaced with the great habits that I've seen from my wife. Because I noticed that's what I need. I saw that's what I need. That mindset, that way of, and she's been like that for years because that's how she was raised. And like I said, we was raised differently. So it was, so it's, I want to take those things that are bad and replace them, because now I want the kids to see it. I don't want them only seeing it from her, because that's just half of the unit. They have to see it from both, because now they both don't have an excuse. They're like, well, Pops, nah, yo. She do it, he do it, we do it. And that's a fact. And I love my wife, and I want to say thank you, babe, for being who you are. Because you're an inspiration for what's to come next. And I know I'm a pain in the ass. I apologize, forgive me. But it's big. You're definitely the foundation and more. So thank you, people. Thank you for listening this whole year. I know I didn't drop much episodes. I know there's other stuff, and like I said, there's a lot of things that I really wanted to do, but procrastination, time, all that, it was rough. It was rough. There's a lot going on, and honestly, like I said, I didn't know how to handle it, and honestly, I had the answers right in front of me, but I wasn't looking. Once again, she'll say that's me being old. You know what I'm saying? So can't help it. Oh, and fellas, for the fellas out there that are married or that are in a relationship and your partner sleeps with you, I just want to say, hey, I'm with you. I understand your pain at night, in the mornings when you get the cold feet stuck to you, or you get the cold hands for your back, that you have the hair everywhere. It's crazy. But at the end of the day, we love it. Because hey, my wife drives me crazy with them damn cold ass feet that she got. Her whole body could be warm from top to bottom, and when they go to her ankles, they just stop it. They're cold the rest of the way down, and it's annoying. Be cold feet, cold feet on your back, and she get the crevices. She never she never puts the cold like on the muscles. She be getting the fat. You know what I'm saying? Like she get this chunk. Man, it's the worst. But either way, remember. From 2019 to 2022, compared to 2023. Take everything that's been great, okay, and make that your foundation. Make that your foundation for 2024. Then look at everything that was just bad, that you got to change, and make that your goals to replace. Like I said, if it's either you got to let go of people, replace people, let go of bad habits, replace them with great ones, job, whatever it is, even yourself. If it's something about yourself, procrastination, but the bad habits. The bad habits. So just let's work on it. Let's make 2024 a successful year, regardless of what we got to go through. And before that, just give our prayer to all the people out here in the world, yourself, friends, family, everyone that has lost someone. All right, it's been a year of just craziness, a couple of years of craziness, a couple of years of lost loved ones, and let's not forget to live for them. All right, let's if they're not here, so let's live for them. Let's be great for them. Let's show them that things are great. You know what I'm saying? And they're not gone, they're not forgotten, and they're with us here in spirit. All right. Thank you for listening. All right. So you already know what to do. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Smash the notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Leave some comments if you like what you hear. You don't, whatever. Leave some comments. Highlight me. I'm gonna be with you. I reply back. Don't worry. I won't be shy about it. All right. And best of all, share. If you feel like this video can help, if you feel all my other videos will help, share it. It won't help. It won't hurt you. If you feel like it won't help you, but you feel like it won't help others, share it. Tell a friend, tell a family member, tell another family member, tell a coworker. Go ahead and do it. All right. So with that said, hey, Happy New Year's. Be safe. Remember, write down, type away, whatever it is, your goals, your bad habits, your good habits, everything. And let's make 2024 a successful year. So with that said, love, peace.